Hello, Bradford City fans. Gareth Walker here from the West Yorkshire Football Show. Happy Easter to you all, and a very happy Easter it's been for Bradford City, with 2 wins out of 2 over the Easter period and 6 points taken from 6. Obviously, we backed up the win the other day at home to Northampton by turning over Wycombe away from home today. Having fallen behind 1-0, we've come back and won the game 2-1. It's a really, really big win for City because Wycombe's home form has been really good since Michael Duff went in there as manager, and we all know how poor our away form's been since the turn of the year. So I think when we went 1-0 down there after 6 minutes this afternoon, I think we all feared the worst. We thought that there'd be no coming back. We've not got a great record at coming from behind to win games this season, but come from behind to win we did. The team itself looked really strong today, I thought. Obviously only really Tyreek Wright missing, who you'd call a first choice. Graham Alexander said that he missed the Northampton game and would miss today with a niggle that he picked up in training, so it remains to be seen how long he'll be out for. So Ibou Touré continued at left wing back. Harrison Ashby came in at right wing back for Josh Nerfville. I think that's just a bit of rotation there. Harrison Ashby apparently been training really, really well. Josh Nerfville maybe just needed a bit of a rest. And to be fair to Harrison Ashby, I thought he was man of the match today. I thought he was absolutely fantastic down that right-hand side. It's a brilliant through ball that creates the equaliser, the first goal for City. Through ball that splits the Wycombe defence. Stephen Humphries runs onto it. Stephen Humphries playing at striker today. I'm obviously on record saying I don't rate him as a striker, but he's playing on the last line there. Picks up the through ball, goes through. Keeper makes a decent save. And now Bobby's following up. Bobby Poynton to follow up with the rebound. Makes it 1-1. And I think that was 6 minutes into the second half. And then the City dominated for a little bit of time after that. We'd kind of been second best really in the first half and deservedly went in 1-0 down. I was a little bit relieved that it was only 1-0. But after we got that first goal, the equaliser in the second half, we had a period of time where we looked really dominant and we managed to get the second goal. It's a cross from deep, a free kick from deep from Max Power. And Aidan Baldwin meets it first time on the volley past the Wycombe goalkeeper. And it's, like I said, both goals in the second half, both goals close together, both goals in front of the away end. And jubilous scenes in that away end when we went 2-1 up. After that, I was really, really pleased with how we saw the game out. Really professional. It's backfired on us a couple of times this season where we've tried to see games out. I'm thinking Peterborough away, and I think it was Reading away where we made the defensive substitution to try and see a game out, and it's not worked. Today it worked. Joe Wright came on for Harrison Ashby. Like I say, Harrison Ashby had probably been man of the match, and Joe Wright was really, really good when he came on, headed everything away when he was required to. Wycombe through Nathan Lowan, who obviously scored a lot of goals for Walsall last season, been on loan at Stockport, and he's now on loan at Wycombe this season. He had a good chance late on, but fluffed his lines. And I thought we were relatively comfortable. To say that there were 9 minutes of time added on at the end of the game, I thought we saw it out relatively well. And it's a massive, massive win for us, like I say, breaking that away duck, really, where we've struggled away from home since the turn of the year. I think we've only won at Blackpool and Port Vale away since the turn of the year. So massive, massive 3 points. It's also interesting with the team selection today that Nick Powell was on the bench for a first appearance since his hamstring surgery, and it was really good to see Caden Jackson back on the bench after his knee injury as well. I think those two players bring a lot of experience to the matchday squad, and both of those players came on in the latter stages of the game when we were 2-1 up. I think it was around the time of the second goal, actually, that they came on. And obviously Sarcevic went off for Powell and Humphries went off for Jackson. It looks like the majority of the squad is now fit, apart from, like I said, Tyreek Wright, who I mentioned before. So we've got a strong, fit squad at the moment. Hopefully we can use this as a springboard, this away victory, and get what we need to cement our place in the playoffs in the last 5 games. I think the gap now to 7th is 9 points. I think that's Plymouth in 7th, and obviously we've still to play Plymouth, so avoid defeat against Plymouth. I think that's a fortnight tomorrow, and we should be looking good. I think maybe 2 more wins needed to cement the top 6. We've got 5 games in which to do that. Like I said, the squad looks fitter than it has for a while. And Ashby came in today as a rotation option and he did really, really well. So it's been a positive Easter weekend for Bradford City. We're at home to Stevenage on Saturday. Hopefully the home form continues, and hopefully this away win today gives us a boost away from home and we can pick up a couple more wins away before the end of the season. Really good Easter weekend. Happy Easter, everybody. Onwards and upwards with the West Yorkshire Football Show.